this guy, now there's a lot of blogs that are also saying, this is crazy. But this frightens me, Keith, because, I mean, people are feeling like, I have no other option. I'll go to prison. That's not good.
Well, it's not good, but be emboldened by this, because I know you will, Glenn. We're having people come forward and say, I'm willing to tolerate pain. Inappropriately, we would say the pain that they're speaking of is, I won't pay my taxes, I'll go against the law, I'll go to jail. Look, you know, that breaks up families, too. That's a particularly graphic and dramatic way to go against principles that you don't believe. But basically, what people are coming forward and saying is, I'm willing to suffer. Just tell me the truth. If you've got people, Glenn, 1 million people or more who are willing to go to jail, well, by God, ask them for something different. Ask them to cope with reality, to deal with some bankruptcies of big companies, if that's what's going to happen, without the inflated fibbing of bailouts and the rest of this.
They'll never do that. Politicians really, truly believe that we're imbeciles or that we're children that can't be dealt with. All I want is somebody who tells me the truth, the hard truth, and nothing but the truth. Just tell me the truth. I want you to say, look.
You have a dedicated and growing following, and that's a good sign, too. But don't underestimate what Freud called the pleasure principle. There are many, many, many Americans who don't want to deal with pain. They want pleasure, and they'll defer to it every single time. And if there's leadership in Washington that says, don't worry, we're going to grow our way out of this. Didn't we hear that during the Internet bubble?
Yeah.
Weren't all these companies that were valued at astronomical values, that some of them still are, weren't they supposed to grow their way out of that problem?
Yeah.
We don't learn these lessons. But you know what? It's a timeless lesson.
Well,
the timeless lesson is this, that eventually you have to pay. The truth always wins. That's one of the things, if you believe in a God, that God, I think all gods that people worship basically stand for that, for truth, that you can't lie and get away with fiction. You have to deal with reality and come back with your feet planted solidly on the ground.
Keith, thank you very much. We'll talk again. You know why we didn't learn a lesson from the dot-com bubble is because we didn't feel any pain. The government solved it for us.